She hasn't replied yet. Is she upset with what I said last Sunday? I should have apologized there and then. Shall I call her now? But will she get offended? Let me wait for some more time, I guess. She must be really cross. Oh God, why did I fight with her? I should call her. But what will I even say? Shall I message again? Hello? Amit, hi. Tina, I was wondering if you managed to check my message. Oh, I'm so sorry. I think I might have missed it. Actually, it was super busy in office today. Yes, we have a campaign launch tomorrow, and the whole team was in the conference room all day long. Oh, no, no, no. Work is work. Don't worry, don't worry. That's okay. That's absolutely fine. I didn't check my phone at all, yes. It's fine, it's fine. Oh, dinner? Yeah, sure, sure. I will try to wrap up the work tonight, yes. Yes, yes, carry on. Yeah, see you tomorrow. Yeah, bye. Bye. Take care. Why do we overthink? What does that even mean? Is there a way to overcome it? Are there any lessons in Bhagavad Gita that help us through this? Namaste. I am Gargi and you are watching The Aligned Souls, where we talk about mind, body, and soul. Let's jump into the topic. I have been a perpetual thinker all my life, and I faced the consequences of that. I procrastinated things beyond measure because of the fears that were just in my head. I would keep thinking about the results, what would people say, etc., etc., to the extent that it would stop me from taking any action. If someone had hurt me, I would not answer back but keep thinking about it. I would form dialogues in my head for the next time. Imagine. Basically, from very small to big things. I would go in loops and think infinitely about everything. I didn't know how to tame my mind, and that gave me sleepless nights. If something went wrong, my dear ones wouldn't tell me, cause my mind would run wild with all sorts of thoughts. Instead of being a help, I was a complete mess myself, and they had to care for me in addition to the situation. You get the point, right? I had a cluttered head. Thankfully, over the years, I found strategies that have been quite helpful in taming my mind. Very shortly, I'll be sharing with you all those strategies. But first, let's see, why do we overthink? Overthinking is of two types. Thinking about a past event or future event overthinking. Past event overthinking is when something has happened in our lives, or someone has said something or done something, and we construct this mental narrative about the thing. And we tell ourselves this elaborate story like, oh, that person said this to me, and we make 100 meanings out of those words, when in reality, probably that person didn't mean any of that. This overthinking does nothing but makes us feel miserable about ourselves. Future event overthinking is when we are analyzing some future event so much that it prevents us from taking any action. We are thinking of the different scenarios that might result when we do the thing. And all thanks to our mind, it focuses on the worst case scenarios and we feel anxious. This is the number one reason so many people don't follow their dreams and live a life that they regret later on. The first strategy to deal with overthinking is about taking action. Whenever you are overthinking about a person or a relationship, try to resolve it if you can. Always remember, when the mind is chattering, you are losing a part of your energy. It's like if the tap is leaking, the water tank is bound to get empty sooner or later. That is why most people feel so drained today, because the mind is constantly running a marathon. Just call or message that person and talk to them if that is possible. Try it and you will feel a heavy weight lifted off your chest. If you don't think that is possible, then try to forgive and forget. Remember, you are not doing them a favor, but yourself. You are helping yourself. Take some action about the situation and move on. The next strategy is about the seasons of life. Our mind chatters when things don't go our way. In such times, remember the verse 14 from chapter 2 of Bhagavad Gita, where Lord Krishna says that both good times and bad times are like seasons in our life. They come and go. Only those who remember this law of impermanence and tolerate both times with equanimity can remain at peace. So don't keep pondering about something that didn't go your way, because surely there are other 100 things in the present moment that are in your favor. Focus on those, be grateful, and move on. Next strategy is awareness. Always be aware of what is going on inside your head. Instead of focusing on the outside, just pause for a moment and go within. I know of a lot of people who live in ignorance. They keep on saying, "Oh, my life is going great, I don't have any regrets." But when you peel the layers, it is very messy inside. Self-improvement begins with self-acceptance. Please accept that I don't like the way things are, and I'm going to work on it. Awareness is the key. Be aware of your thoughts. Next strategy is meditation. Now, once you are aware of your thoughts, then what? How to slow them down? Meditation is the answer. It will help you tame your mind and gain power over it. Instead of your mind controlling you, you will be able to control the mind. If you are a beginner and don't know how to meditate, check out my other video. Anyone can meditate. I have shared the link in the description below. Meditation is one of the most effective ways to beat overthinking, and it will absolutely work for you as long as you commit to it. The next solution to avoid overthinking is to stay in the present moment. Focus on your daily tasks and activities, being fully present while doing them. For example, suppose you are watering the plants, then being fully present means listening to the sound of the water, seeing the color of the plants, admiring the fragrance of the flowers, feeling the leaves with your hands, observing the movement the muscles in your arm make while watering, and so on. Basically, you have to be fully present with all your 5 senses. When you are fully present, you cannot get caught up by the noise in your head. Being mindful will eventually slow down your thoughts. You are what you eat. So if you want a healthy body, you have to be conscious of your diet. In a similar fashion, if you want to tame your mind, you have to be mindful of your mental diet. Now the question arises, what is the food for our mind? What is our mental diet? In chapter 3, verse 42 of the Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna says that to master the mind, master your senses. Because whatever we intake through our senses becomes the food for our mind. The more we indulge in sensory pleasures, the more our mind craves them. So if you expose your mind to negative stimulations, then don't expect a positive impact. So mindfully choose the conversations you are part of. Be intentional about the content that you are watching. Pay attention to the language you speak, etc. Once you are conscious of this food that you feed your mind, you will observe that your thought pattern will begin to change. Do this as an experiment, and within few weeks, you will find tremendous change. Trust me, I'm speaking from experience. One more thing that I have realized over the years is that life gets easy and the mind calms down when I'm not focused on the end result, when I'm starting something new. So this strategy helps avoid future event overthinking. Simply start thinking in terms of experiments. If I want to start something new and I'm worried about the results, then I just tell myself that I'm doing this thing just as an experiment and I can always go back. This word experiment works like magic and it lifts the pressure of a situation. I actually feel light and I'm able to go about the thing without my mind going into an overdrive. If you are ready to check your overthinking mind and give the strategies a try, do let me know in the comments below. Thanks a lot for watching, and do subscribe to the channel for more videos on building a healthy mind, body, soul.